Guys, it's your girl Tina. I want to talk to you guys about a really disturbing story that I was sent earlier today. Basically, if you guys have not heard, it happened last May, and it's involving a Temple University football player. His name is Praise Martin-Oguike, and he's a fellow Nigerian, so I had to speak out on this whole situation. This situation to me is just disgusting. As you guys know, I'm probably one of the few females on YouTube who speaks out against women who falsely accuse men of rape. I think that's one of the most despicable things that you can do, because then it casts doubt on true rape victims. So let me bring y'all back. So what happened is that last May, this young man was on a football scholarship at Temple University. He had a very promising career, very popular. He had consensual relations with the female, and supposedly she was upset that he didn't want to be in a relationship with her. He just basically was just trying to have sex with her. So she decides to go to the police and say that this young man raped her. She had absolutely no proof. He lost his scholarship. He was kicked out of school. And there has been a cloud of suspicion on this young man's head for the past 18 months. Everyone has treated him as a rapist just because this bitch said so. So now it's come out, they found text messages showing that the sex was consensual, and that this bitch was not only having sex with him, she was also having sex with other people at the school as well. So I'm going to go ahead and play you guys a news clip really quick. Finally decided to break his silence, and he decided to speak to the Philly news crew. So I'm going to go ahead and play you guys a video clip, and then I will come back with the rest of my commentary. Okay.
Good evening, Jessica. 20-year-old Praise Martin-Oguike is putting his life back together, one piece at a time.
It's like a weight is lifted off my shoulders.
Praise Martin-Oguike is breathing a sigh of relief. For the past 18 months, he's lived under a cloud of uncertainty. In May of last year, he was charged with rape, suspended from the Temple football team, and expelled from school, despite his claims of innocence.
I thought it was a dream. I thought it was a bad dream.
Originally from Nigeria, Oguike came to America when he was just 10 years old. He grew up in South Jersey, was a rising star at Temple. Life was going according to plan.
I was getting ready to be a starter, going to the season.
But then his dreams were ripped from his grasp. His father, Martin, is a priest, and his mother, a teacher. The charges rocked the family.
It was a nightmare when it came. Especially, you don't know how people will react.
Praise spent the past year in community college, not knowing if his dream of being a doctor would come true. But when Oguike received the news,
I fell on the floor. I said, thank God. Thank God, because you answer prayers. And the truth has finally surfaced.
Attorney James Funt says text messages reveal a consensual relationship between the victim and Oguike, and the woman was upset because he did not want to be in a relationship with her.
This should have never been brought. These charges never should have been filed.
Praise says he's happy this chapter of his life is over.
I think I'll get a better life, moving forward.
At this point, Jessica, Oguike is hoping to get back in school and back on the Temple University football team. Temple University declined to comment. Live in Center City, Cherri, Gregg, KYW News Radio for CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
So you guys just watched the news footage, and this story just pisses me off because it reminds me of the whole Gwinnetta Gibson situation where poor Brian Banks, he's now with the Atlanta Falcons, but this boy went to prison for 5 years. He lost 5 years of his life based off of a fake allegation because she liked Brian, and because Brian didn't like her back, she lied and said that Brian raped her, and she also sued the school district and won all this money. Recently this year, Gwinnetta was told to pay back $250,000 back to the California school district. This woman is not in jail. She's not in prison. She has yet to pay back a dime. And this man is being forced to to pick up his life and start all over. I feel like this. I feel like if you're going to falsely accuse a man of raping you, and especially when that man did nothing wrong or it was consensual, whatever time that man would be facing is how much a woman should get for filing false rape charges on somebody. This shit is ridiculous. As you guys know, I've been a victim of rape and I've been a victim of molestation. So I don't find it funny when people try and lie about stuff or, try and make false allegations for sympathy and empathy and bullshit like that. There are so many victims who have really been raped, who have really been attacked, but they're scared to come forward because of bitches like this who make up stories and try and get guys in trouble because the guys don't want to be with them. If you want someone to be with you, how about not sleeping with them first? How about getting into a committed relationship? How about saying, I will not have sex with you unless you are my boyfriend and we're in some type of relationship? You can't give away the milk for free and then get upset when somebody doesn't want to marry you or be in a serious relationship with you. That's where a lot of people have it misconstrued. You don't sleep with somebody first and then expect a relationship later. You know, and I just feel like this woman was salty. She was embarrassed. He's a popular football player. And she got upset probably when she's sitting with other girls and still out there dating. And the fact that he slept with her and he wasn't trying to be with her, it kind of pushed her over the edge. But that's no excuse to go out your way to ruin somebody's life. This man has been through hell these past 18 months. And I'm disgusted by this situation. And I think more women need to speak out about this. I should not be the only chick on YouTube calling out these nasty, disgusting bitches who lie on guys and make up fake rape allegations. This is disgusting. This is the 5th video I've done on this in the past 4 years. This is not okay. It's not okay to rape somebody, and it's not okay to say that somebody raped you who did not rape you. And another thing I find funny is the double standard. Now, when they accused him of rape, there was no proof, but they just accused him of rape. He lost his scholarship. His picture was blasted all over the internet. It was blasted all over the news. But now that it's come out that he didn't rape her and that the allegations are being dropped, where the fuck is this bitch's picture? Why isn't her picture being blasted all over the internet? Why isn't her picture being removed from Facebook and being shown like this is a girl who lied? Why is she not being put on blast? Why is her name not being put out there? You know, I just find the double standard just straight up hypocritical. You know what I'm saying? Somebody can falsely accuse you of something and then you get put out there on blast, but the person who does the accusing is somehow protected, even after it's come out that the person lied. You know, so I can't wait till somebody finds this girl's picture and figures out who this girl is and people start blasting her online and calling her out for her bullshit. I think this is disgusting, and I'm just happy that he was able to be found not guilty. You know, to the point where I'm telling my homeboys, I'm probably going to tell my sons as they get older, I think it's going to be to the point now where you just can't have just casual sex with the female. Because some of these girls just have a few screws loose. I think it's going to get to the point where you're going to have to literally take your cell phone, okay, hit record and record the girl saying, I give Jamal, Curtis, Davis, Brown consent to have sex with me. You're going to have to record people giving you consent literally, because it's to the point now where chicks can come back and say that you raped them even though you didn't. So I would say get video consent from these chicks before you have sex with them, because you never know. If you don't, they might say that you raped them and then your life gets flipped, turned upside down like Will Smith on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So anyways, go ahead, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on the entire situation. How do you feel about women who file fake rape charges on people? What do you think should be done to them? Am I being too harsh? Am I being too mean? Because I think she should do just as much time as he would have done. Or, you know, or do y'all agree with me? I mean, I just don't think this situation is okay. I don't think it's ever okay to falsely accuse anyone of anything. So go ahead, leave a comment. All right, deuces.